Welcome back to Totally Pointless. This is JT, and just wanted to post a quick video here. I am going to cut it up and take out the commentary just on the specifics here that we do have for the tariffs. All right, so tariffs that are going to be put on Canada from the U.S.
The White House says that retaliation clause calls for further action, likely increased tariffs if needed. It confirms what we've been reporting, that there will be a 25% tariff on Canadian exports and exports from Mexico, that will go into place on Tuesday. David, do you want to pick up there?
Yeah, the fact sheet that has moved on the wires from either the Associated Press or Reuters, it says, fact sheet, President Donald J. Trump imposes tariffs on imports from Canada, Mexico, and China, addressing an emergency situation. The extraordinary threat posed by illegal aliens and drugs, including deadly fentanyl, constitutes a national emergency under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Right. So that is the instrument that is being used, that has been discussed throughout the afternoon. Until the crisis is alleviated, President Trump is implementing a 25% additional tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico and a 10% additional tariff on imports from China. Energy resources from Canada will have a lower 10% tariff. No energy carve-out for Mexico. President Trump is taking bold action to hold Mexico, Canada, and China accountable to their promises of halting illegal immigration and stopping poisonous fentanyl and other drugs from flowing into our country. The orders make clear that the flow of contraband drugs like fentanyl to the United States through illicit distribution networks has created a national emergency, including a public health crisis. Chinese officials have failed to take action necessary to stem the flow of precursor chemicals to known criminal cartels and shut down money laundering by transnational criminal organizations. In addition, the Mexican drug trafficking organizations have an intolerable alliance with the government of Mexico. The government of Mexico has afforded safe havens for the cartels to engage in the manufacturing and transportation of dangerous narcotics, which collectively have led to the overdose deaths of hundreds of thousands of American victims. This alliance endangers the national security of the United States, and we must eradicate the influence of these dangerous cartels. There is also a growing presence of Mexican cartels operating fentanyl and nitazene synthesis labs in Canada. A recent study recognized Canada's heightened domestic production of fentanyl and its growing footprint within international narcotics distribution.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there, I think, David.
Sure. So here we go. It's not just about fentanyl. It's also about trade deficit. So here's a key part here. While trade accounts for 67% of Canada's GDP, 73% of Mexico's GDP, and 37% of China's GDP, it only accounts for 24% of U.S. GDP. However, in 2023, the U.S. trade deficit in goods was the world's largest at over $1 trillion. Tariffs are a powerful, proven source of leverage for protecting the national interest. President Trump is using the tools at hand to take decisive action that puts American safety and our national security first.
David, you're reading a little bit more. Anything else you want to highlight there?
There is an alert here that the White House says there's a retaliation clause, calls for further action and likely increased tariffs.